Hello everyone. I thought that some of us are having problem while migrating our tables from MySQL to Atlas MongoDB account. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm not saying this is the ideal way. This is the way of my doing. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, and I am also waiting for your responses. And if I'm doing wrong, or is there any better way to do it? But I was managed to deploy these tables into MongoDB account, my MongoDB account. So I'm gonna show you how I did it. First of all, when we look at our victory readme file, it says we are going to migrate these tables into our Atlas MongoDB account with these commands. And first of all, we will log in our MongoDB account. And when you log in your account, and I have a very slow connection right now. Yeah, and you use your credentials to log into your MongoDB account. Now I'm inside my account, as you can see my name on it. So you will create a new cluster, and I'm not gonna show you how because it's very easy. And I named it after HYF, Hack Your Features first letters. And then I'm gonna use Mongo Compass as an interface to display my databases in my account. So, firstly, when you log into your account and when you created your cluster, we are making a connection with our account using MongoDB Compass. When you click on this button here, connect using MongoDB Compass, you will see there are two options. The first one, I do not have MongoDB Compass. The second one, I have MongoDB Compass. If you don't have MongoDB Compass, you can download it directly from here, just this button. I'm using Windows as my operating system, but you can choose your operating system in this button. And then I downloaded from this button. So after you downloaded it and you know how to download an application in your system, I'm not gonna also show you. And after you download your application or program, just open it and you will see an interface like this. This is MongoDB Compass. And when I go back to my Google account, Google tab, it says copy the connection string because I have now MongoDB Compass downloaded in my system. Copy the connection string, then open MongoDB Compass. Okay, and you can see, I will maybe a little bit zoom in. It's my account number, and here is the password. You will type your password with in here, and you will also erase these angle brackets, these opening and closing tags. Okay, just copy it, and then go to your MongoDB Compass, and then copy that string into this input field, and then change your password keyword with your real password, and then click on connect. I made a connection before, so MongoDB Compass remembered me, and I can also see my connection link at the left column. Maybe you will not see it at the first place, but you will see after you log out because it remembered your credentials. And I click on it and I say connect. So now I connected my MongoDB Atlas account and I can see my databases in here. So let me check this. When I want to see my collections, now it's retrieving list of databases and collections. And I'm waiting for my slow internet connection. Yes, now I can see my database, name world. I created a world database before, and I am create another world database for you. And I can see my also collections, which are tables in MySQL. And now I'm switching to, I'm going to my Compass application, and in here I will create a database first because I will migrate the database world and its tables from MySQL into that database. I create a database. I will name it after world2, and there is a collection that it is a table in MySQL. Let's say the first table is city, and create the database. So you can now see, oh no, there is a typo. I don't know how to change the name of the database right now. I will just delete it. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Then create database world2 and a collection name city. Create the database. And now when I click on the database name and on the collection, which is a table in MySQL, I will come across something like that. Import data. So I will import data, and how? So first of all, I have to export the data. When I go back to MySQL command line client or terminal, I have to export data first. So the exportation commands in here. So first of all, I will export the city table, copy and paste it. Oh, it says no database selected. Yes, select, sorry, show databases. So I have a world database, use world. Okay, then I want to extract the table, city table from the database and click enter. Oh, I have an error. Error 1290. The MySQL server is running with the secure file private option, so it cannot execute this statement. So I have to copy this error. I am copying this, and I will look for solutions for this error MySQL. So error 1290 MySQL. You will see the first Stack Overflow solution because someone had this issue before, and I am going to the first answer, which has a 60 rating point, and it says a quick answer that does not require you to edit any configuration files is to just find the directory that you are allowed to save to using. So I am copying this command from that first answer in here and copy it, and I paste in my terminal, MySQL terminal, and I now have secure file private value. So this is a path, as you can see, and I am copying this and Control C or Control copy, and I will add this path with the city CSV, as you can see here inside this single quotes, and I paste it. So I have a path like this, but if you execute this command, you will have an error also, I think. Yes. What you have to do is just change these slashes with backslashes. I don't know why, but I made so and it worked. Backslashes, and here also backslashes, and here also backslashes. Now enter it. Already exists. Yes, I have already this file, so I will delete all of them, and I will execute this again and enter. You say query OK. 4000 rows affected. So when I go to this path, uploads city, copy, and when I go there, I will see a city Excel or CSV folder, and when I open it, you see the city table extracted into a CSV or an Excel file, and I have all my cities in a file. So what I will next, that I will go to my MongoDB Compass and I will say import data and browse the path and set CSV files, and I see now this city table. I open it and now you can see that there are all my cities, and I say import. I wait a little bit for execution, and when it's done, click done. Yeah, now I have all cities in my MongoDB, but there is a problem in here. As you know, MongoDB uses JSON object. So JSON objects using case and values as in normal objects that we use in JavaScript. And when you look at this table, or not table, this document, you will see the key values are something meaningless because it says Kabul Kandahar, Kabul Herat, Kabul Mazar e Sharif, Kabul Amsterdam, Kabul Rotterdam, but I should see here just city names or population or something like that, ID number or something like that. And also as you see, there are also not numbers, there are also strings, and you see that string. So how can I solve this problem? I made so. First of all, I will drop this collection, and now I also lost my database because there is just one collection, world, two collection name city, and create database. Yeah, and now I choose this city collection and I will import data again. But first of all, I will make some changes on the city file. What are these changes? As far as I understand, MySQL exports data without the um, table names, column names. And let's see, describe city. As you can see, there are some field names, column names, ID, name, country code, district and population, ID, name, country code, district and population. But MySQL doesn't take into account while extracting the file, extracting the table. So what I will do, I will add a new row and I will say city ID, name, country code, district, and no, district and population. Population, yeah. As you can see, I added a new row with the table names on it. So I will save the file. I will click yes, this is yes in English. I will close it. I want to save, yes, save, this is save in English. And I want to rewrite my file. I say also yes and save, yes, everything is yes, and save, just accept everything. Now I'm going back to my Compass and import data, browse it with CSV files, city, and now you can see the first row or first document in MongoDB terms, first document as the column names or something like that. City ID, it's not a string, it's a number. Name is a string. country code is a string, district is a string, and population is a number. Then I import the data, 1000, 2000, 3000, and Mississippi 4, and done. And as you can see now, I have my object ID as an ID, city ID, integer 32. As far as I understand, I'm not sure. It recognizes the best solution for number inputs because I choose number, but it says it's an integer 32. It's okay for me. And name string, country code string, district string, and population integer 32. And now I imported city table to my MongoDB account and with MongoDB Compass. And when I go to Chrome and Atlas MongoDB, when I refresh the page, and see it, world 2 is there. And city, I click on city, loading documents. Now I have all cities. City ID, name, country code, district, and population. City ID, name, country code, district, and population. Now I have my cities. I will show you also countries, and then you can do on yourself country languages. So I will firstly I will extract this file into a country CSV file. I copy and just change the names, country, and also from country table, and click here. OK. When I go, yeah, I see it now. 1505, 1505. I just extract the table into a country CSV file. So I'm going to first of all, I have to make some changes on the file because MySQL does not take into account the column names. Scribe country, and these are my column names. And yeah, and add, what is this code? Second name, content, region, surface area, in depth year, oh no, in depth year. You can capitalize the second word also. I think we should. Population, life expectancy, NGP, NGP old, local name, government form, head of state, capital, and code 2. Also, there is a mistake with this extraction. As you can see, government form, federal, for example, for Australia, constitutional monarchy, or federation. So here, it should be here. And you should head of states and this capital and code 2. You should also move them one left column. And you should also change the other ones. Federation should be in here. I don't know why MySQL is doing this. And you will also change them to here. And so forth. You will make these little changes. There are, I think, 4 or 5 more. And let's say save. Yes. Close it. Yes. And country. Save. And I want to rewrite the file. Yes. And yes, everything is yes. So I made my changes on the file. So I will create a new collection. You can see there is a plus button, and what will be named country. Create collection, and now there is nothing inside country collection. And say import data, browse it, and see CSV files, and choose country, open it, and now I have my table inputs. So code string yes, name string yes, continent string yes, region string yes, surface will be number, index will be number or date. I'm not sure, but there is a no date format in it, just years, so I will choose number. Maybe it will be date, I'm not sure. Population number, life expectancy, I choose before decimal, but it didn't accept it, so I don't want to show it again because it crashes the program. MongoDB Compass number, GMP number, GMP old number, local name string, government string, head of state string. I think we can also change these afterwards, but I want to be sure beforehand to change them. Number, and there is a string empty because of this. It says an empty column on it because of this redundant information. You will have to change them like this. I will show you again. And for example, like this. This is a US territory, and George W. Bush. No. Yeah, you will, when you will apply these changes, you will not see an empty string column like this, okay? Just say import, done, and I have my code, name, continent, region, surface area, and so forth. And you will not see this after you made these changes that we mentioned before. And now I have my country inside my MongoDB. And when I go back to MongoDB Atlas account, there is just city, and when you refresh the page, you will see the collection of country imported inside MongoDB. And yes, country. See it? I just showed you with MongoDB Compass application, but you can also use Robo3T. This is also way of showing our databases inside our MongoDB account. Make a connection, but the first configuration can be a little bit difficult. But if you managed it, you can also use this tool to show your databases. So now I can see world 2. Also, this is an optional. I'm just showing you optional for Robot 3T collections, and you can see city collection and country collection like this JSON object. Here is my friend. You can import your MySQL tables into MongoDB with MongoDB Compass. You can also use Robotriti, but I'm not suggesting it at the first place because the configuration steps can be a little bit hard. But if you managed it, you can use it also for importing and exporting data. And that's it. And I think you can do country language on your own, just same things. You will just execute this command, country language, and let's say language. Now you extracted country language table to this file, into this file, and now I can see country languages. And I will add a column here, and these columns are inside MySQL. Describe country language, and you will add country code language is official percentage, and then you can import data inside your MongoDB account. That's it. Thank you. Have a nice day.